It'd be very significant because not only do we have a very significant business over there, where last year we sold 4 million vehicles, we're number 2 in China, very strong brands, and for instance, Cadillac, luxury, even though there's parts of the market that are declining right now, luxury is growing, and we're playing a very significant role with Cadillac. So not only would it hurt from a sales perspective, but we also have a very strong joint partner there that we do work with from a development perspective. So that would impact as well.
You've spent time with the president. I imagine you tell him these things. What does he tell you? Tell us about those conversations.
Well, I haven't necessarily had a conversation about China. Most of my conversations have been around fuel standards, and I just shared with you what I tell him on that. And then also, that's been the primary conversation. On NAFTA, I didn't have specific conversations with the president, but had many conversations with his team. And, we worked there. We were committed to, let's make sure you understand the complexities, and I think we had a really good path to provide and make sure they understood the auto industry. And then as you looked at the modernized NAFTA, it accommodates for that.
Quick, just business question, stock question. Auto stocks, including your own, have been down. Yet you have a stronger balance sheet and more cash than you guys have had in years. What do you think's happened? Why do you think investors? What do you think investors are thinking?
I think right now the auto industry traditionally has been very cyclical, and so we're approaching 8 years from.
You think a downturn's coming, or at least investors do?
Well, I think they've been predicting it for about 3 years. So all I know is we're one day closer. I don't know when it's going to be. So I think when you look at auto stocks, and they're traditionally cyclical, and then you look that we haven't had a downturn in a while, there's a lot of uncertainty in the marketplace. People are conservative looking at our stocks, and then when you look at General Motors' history, we're working hard to prove every day that we're a different company, and we're positioned well for the future, positioned to outperform in a downturn.
We're talking a lot about diversity throughout today, and it is remarkable that there are now only 24 CEOs, female CEOs in the S&P 500 today, 4.8%. Your board is 50-50 women. You're doing better on the management side, but probably want to do better. What do you think has happened? I think when I saw you in 2015, there were significantly actually more females running companies of size.
Well, I think you have to me, it's all about pipeline. And you have to have, and I sit here today because 20 years ago, there were leaders at General Motors who invested in me, gave me assignments that, were reach assignments, and mentored me. And so I had that opportunity that then prepared me to sit today. If you're not developing the pipeline from when someone joins the company through all of their progression, and you're not making sure you have diverse slates for every opening, a diverse, leadership team, you're not going to have the opportunity to impact that 4.5%.
So it feels like we're at a tipping point of some sort, but does that mean the tipping point really doesn't come for another 10 years? Because people are now talking about it and putting things in place today?
I think it's going to take some time. I think, every company has to be, you have to be growing the talent and giving them the opportunity to develop, have the experiences that are going to make them successful. So that's what we work on.